All right, the last one for this section. So we're interested in, if we have a look, their walking speeds. So there are two people and we're interested in their walking speeds. So let's let A, for example, or X or Y, whatever you like. Let A be person 1 walking speed. And let's, oops, it's going back upside down. Okay, there we go. And let B be person 2 walking speed. Alright, so then what have we got here? So just remember, if it's a little tricky, don't forget that's their walking speed. Speed equals, remember this, distance over time. So remember, speed could be like kilometers per hour, which is what we're kind of doing here. So I think of what has kilometers in it, that's the distance. Per hour, what has hours in it, that's the time. So speed equals distance over time. That might come in handy. So if we're interested in distance, we would multiply both sides by time. So we've got the speed times the time. And remember, these are speeds. So if we want the distance, we would times the times. Times the times. All right, let's see what it says about them. So they start walking in the same direction. Oh, they are 16 kilometers apart. So if I just draw the line here, and that's 16 k's. Let me do it again. Sorry, I just tip upside down. There we go. 16 kilometers. Let's say little person A is here, and person 1 is here, and person 2 is here. Now it says they start walking in the same direction. At the same time, and they start walking towards each other. Okay. So, and they'll meet in 2 hours. So they can meet anywhere along here. Let's say this is their meeting point. So in 2 hours, A gets a lot further, and then B, but they meet there. So in 2 hours, the distance person 1 would go, they're going A kilometers each hour, so that's 2A. They would go a distance of, so this distance would be 2A. And B, after 2 hours, he goes B kilometers each hour, so after 2 hours, he's gone 2B. So you can see from our picture that 2A plus 2B has to equal 16. 2A plus 2B has to equal 16. And we can just divide through by 2 and say A plus B equals 8, if you want to simplify that. All right, what else do we know? We know that, I'll do it again. So I should have kind of written this is person 1 and this is person 2, not A and B really, person 1 and person 2. So here's person 1, here's person 2 again. This is still 16 kilometers. Okay, sorry, I cannot write neatly on this. All right, now if they walk in the same direction, all right, so let's make them walk in the same direction. Then they'll meet in 8 hours. So the space between them, distance between them is decreasing. So I'm going to make this guy walk this way. So he's going to walk this way. And this guy is going to walk this way. Right? And after 8 hours they meet. So maybe this is their meeting point. So you can see person 2 hasn't gone so far, but person 1 has gone a long distance. Now person 1, if it's after 8 hours, remember person 1 is going A kilometers each hour, so now they've gone 8A, so that green line is 8A. Person 2 is walking at B kilometers per hour, so after 8 hours they've gone 8B. Alright, so remember 16 only went up, sorry it's hard to see, only went up to here, from here to here. So you can see that if I want 16 again, then 8A, so all the way up to here is 8A, take away 8B gets me back to 16. So my second equation is 8A, take away 8B is equal to 16. And if I simplify that, so divide through by 8 again, not again, but divide through again, so I get that. Alright, so it's nicely set up for an elimination. You can add or subtract. Let's add. So if I add those two equations together, I get 2 A's, the B's cancel, and I get 10. So you can see A will be 5. What does that mean? That means A the person 1 is walking, see, person 1 is walking 8 kilometres per hour, so that means person 1 is walking 5 kilometres per hour. All right, that here is walking, or I should say speed, so it's shorter, at 5 kilometres per hour. Person 2, what about person 2? Well, that's B, so let's sub back into, doesn't matter which equation. So perhaps I'll go for the plus. So I'm going to sub back into 1, sub into 1. You can do that. So I've got 5 plus B is 8. So B equals, so subtract 5 from both sides, is 3. So that person 2 is walking at 3 kilometres per hour. So you can see that's why the green person 1 catches up, because they're going a lot faster. Perhaps they're running and the other one's walking. All right, hope that helped.